that you think that he's the one. As long as you got it, then he dies. I'm jealous that you think that he's the one. As long as you got it, then he dies.
We on. Your love was in, got me reminiscing. Hey, we on. My heart is beating, know your hair skipping, yeah. Even though I'm all about your love, when it comes on me, it's so hard to trust. Yeah, the pulse of my love, I'm big pimpin', baby. Don't do me wrong, don't let me catch you slipping, baby. Hey, rock down, no rocks high. Catch you now, spin the black if the black's high. Hey, look around with my baby, we pull up in the trap top, feed them no pasta. Hey, stepping every time foreign, don't get shot up. Pull up in the range, we fight up. Yeah, he don't mix love as a rider. Put the bullets down, he don't mix up a fire. Yeah,
I'm jealous that you think that he's the one.
love was sitting, got me reminiscing. Yeah,
As long as you got it, then he dies.
my heart is beating, know your hair skipping. Yeah,
I'm jealous that you think that he's the one.
when it comes to my love, I'm big pimpin', baby. Don't do me wrong, don't let me catch you slipping, baby. We are, we are, yeah.
Love's a feeling I think I do the most. I feel it back, feel like I'm floating. I'ma break and you let me in. I'm so tired of this life of sin. Focused on another win, ain't worried about what could have been. We act so alike, I think she is my twin. Once we settle down, she can turn into a savage. When you give your trust away, you're suffering the damage. Gotta get up if you need to apply the bandage. You can stand this, understand this. Are you gonna be alright? Promise you will never wife. Bad little shawty in a drop top. She gon' hop up on this stick and ride it non-stop. Yeah, little baby, we alright. Better take flight, I'ma go clear out of sight.
Your love was in, got me reminiscing. Hey,
I can pretend we can feel when we kiss, babe.
yeah, pulse of my love, I'm big pimpin', baby. Don't do me wrong, don't let me catch you slipping, baby.
Jealous that you think that he's the one. As long as you got it, then he dies. Jealous that you think that he's the one. As long as you got it, then he dies.
Oh, fuck, man. Glad I made it to the crib. Shit. I'm not drinking like that no more, man. Shit. Alright, let me get myself together. Let me text this bitch, man. Let me see what she on. Let me see what she talking about. And she better respond. She better come through. Let me see. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Look, I was drunk texting her, telling her how I feel inside. Just a couple shots of liquor, and I feel alive. Maybe more than a couple, shit, you know I lie. This shit might get me in trouble, cause she might reply. Drunk texting her, way too much for sober thoughts. The liquor took control and I can't even turn it off. My day got hard again, I know that this disheartening. That I can only hit you up when I'm not even competent. Yeah, but I'm confident. Saying shit I don't mean, with confidence. Like you know I love you, baby, can you hit me back? I know you think I'm talking shit, but I'm just speaking facts. You know what? Bitch, fuck you then. I ain't want you anyway, you know I want your friend. She was down to fuck a week ago, but I reneged. You know that girl a hoe, she quick reply when I hit send. Nah, come on, I ain't gonna do that. I know you just got your CC, you might just shoot that. I'm saying nothing that I mean because I'm off the liquor. You know I'm drunk texting you, baby, hope you got the picture. She got me fucked up, leaving me on red and shit. Like she don't miss a nigga. I'ma call her one more time. She don't have something popping up on my mama.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Man, I know that's not... My God, this nigga is texting me again. Man, he can't be texting me when I be drinking. Fuck it.
Everything husky. Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes You take some time to say goodnight, you close your eyes to dream next thing tomorrow's here.
It's a brand new day, never hold on to hate. Cause you was placed here to be great. Please take your place. All queens got a seat at my table. Cause without y'all, then the man ain't able. Melanated queen, connected to the universe. And so I gotta thank my mom for my birth. If hate is the curse, then love is the remedy. So I send you love no matter creed or identity. Until infinity, look at you like you kin to me. Even when we disagree, yo, you still kin to me. In other words, I can't bring you no trouble, can't bring you no beef, don't wanna see you deceased. Now if I'm coming at you, I'm coming with a business plan. Cause every day I'm on some, yo, let's get this money, man. Yeah, and that's my real plans. I rest my head at night, I wake up, I got another plan.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes
Tell me why we don't get money together, but we'll kill each other over whatever. Running down the we gonna own down. If Black Lives Matter, why we gonna own down? That's why they laugh and they think that we clowns. They hear what we say, but see how we get down. We gotta change that now, right now to be exact. Cause hurting that man's moms is not where it's at now. Old school, new school, need to learn, yo. They put us in groups so they can make more dough. The young versus the old versus the young. Black versus white, you see the pattern, right? No unity, keep them all on some gutter-ish. This way they don't prosper and get rich. Yo, can't you see it's a trick? Just open your third eye and you'll see the full view of it. Now yo, what if the powers that be know that the real power lies within the people? That's us. And what if they using things like crayon colors, black and white, to separate the people? Hey, yo, you gotta wake up. Don't let them fool y'all. Spread love.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes You take some time to say goodnight, you close your eyes to dream next thing tomorrow. Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes You take some time to say goodnight, you close your eyes to dream next thing tomorrow's here again. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
All right, y'all, here we go. Good morning. We are back in the building. Y'all know what to do. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can see me. We about to go ahead and get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! It's Monday, y'all. Yep, there we go. Looking all crispy and clean on the screen. I see y'all. We're back in the building. Happy Monday, y'all. Welcome back to another YouTube live stream and another episode of the Music Morning Show. I'm your host, ClassE Beats of ClassEbeats.com. And today we're going to be reviewing your music. We might do a little bit of mixing and mastering in BandLab. And we have a very serious, very interesting topic today. We're going to be talking about AI in the music industry. Is AI evil? Is it something that we should completely avoid and be concerned about? And I actually have some new information on some of the newest AI tools that are coming out that you guys should be aware of as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into it in a minute. Shout out to everybody who's in the building, man. Let me say what's up to y'all. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend too. Let me know how y'all are doing in the chat on this Monday. Let me know what y'all did this weekend as well. Easy Money Bags is in here. We got Young Stepper just became a new member. Hollywood Co's up in here. He said it's another day, my friend. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Big D writes up in here. What's up, man? Cinnamon Rose in here on the morning show. Good to see you in here, Cinnamon Roll. I think I said what's up to Easy Money's in the building too. We got a bunch of folks watching over on BandLab. Shout out to BandLab gang. We've got Music Man's over there. Arrow, Ray, Rose. We're gonna call him Ray R because I don't want to mess up your last name. Prince K is in the building too. What's up, Prince K? My OG. Good to see you in here, man. And shout out to everybody else who's in the building too. All right, I think I said what's up to everyone. Let me see. All right, we should be good in here. Yeah, let me know how y'all's weekend was. What did y'all get into this weekend? We had some baseball this weekend. We also got to take a nice little trip to the Georgia Aquarium, so that was dope. Had a good time with the kids. Got to eat lots of good food, so we had a nice weekend. And the weather was nice too. Went to church yesterday. Can't complain, man. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all had going on. Cinnamon Roll says I'm doing pettyful. Oh, Cinnamon Roll, what's going on with you? Does that mean you want to be petty? Is that what you're saying? Shout out to you. Young Step is there here. He says I sent in Trader Class. He might need a little help on the mix if you have any time. Yep, we're definitely gonna get to some music reviews too. And who else is in here? Arrow is in the building. Says went to a birthday party. That sounds like fun. Let me see. Ray says my mic don't work, so I can't hear you. Your mic doesn't work, so you can't hear me? What? You should be able to. Maybe you meant your speakers. There might be a language barrier there. Shout out to Arrow though. Good to see you in here. What else are y'all saying? Young Steppa, he says it was great. Went to the Mavericks game and watched them. Man, almost win a 30-point comeback. Yeah, Kai went crazy. I loved it. Shout out to Young Steppa. I saw some of the pictures you posted on IG. It looks like y'all had a great time, man. That was a great game. Great game. It's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight with Denver and LA though. I know Hollywood Co's in here. He's like, man, Murray, please take this one off. It'll be interesting to see what happens. No Jamal Murray. He's going to go ahead, get this game, close it out because he would have a week off if they win tonight. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So if y'all are new to the show or you want to know how to submit your music, it's easy to do. If you're watching over on BandLab, you can submit your music right there in the live chat. If you're watching on any other platform, the link to submit is in the description. All right. So y'all can send in as many songs as you want to. I'm going to try and get to as many of y'all as I can today. We'll probably be in here until about 1 o'clock or so, but we're going to start the show covering our topic, talking about AI. And also, I started doing this on the morning show. If you guys want to call in every show, give your thoughts and give your opinions, the link to call in is actually in the description. So I'll cover the topic and I want to get some back and forth from you guys as well. Hear what you think. So you can type it in the chat or you can call in using the call in link in the description as well. Young Steppa said, man, you saw my pictures but didn't like them. I didn't say I liked them, Steppa. I just said I saw them. Yeah, Cinnamon Roll said Young Steppa could have hollered at Bad Bunny for me, but he's hating on me. Dang, yeah. Come on, Steppa. You gotta be a better wingman than that. Help a girl out. Hollywood Co's in here. He said Lakers. Yeah, he's still over there praying that the Lakers make a comeback. I don't see it happening. Let's see. Easy Money Bags is a Celtics fan. He says Celtics all the way. Okay. Also, Young Steppa says he says Cinnamon Roll, Bad Bunny likes men. Oh, I did not know that. Hey, yo. I mean, honestly, that's not something that I think I would know. So anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. Hollywood Co said, gotta keep the faith. Hey, man. Yeah, Hollywood Co is a diehard Lakers fan, and I respect it, man. Shout out to all the Laker fans in here. All right, let me make sure all this is good because my computer is still acting crazy. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, cool. We're good. Ray says, do you read the chat? Yes, I do, but you probably just didn't hear me, Ray, for some reason. Errol says, I'm making a new song. It's going to be called Just Friends. Oh, okay. Shout out to 2024. It's the season of Just Friends, man. What else? What else? Okay, Bad Bunny is by. Yeah, I don't. What? Hey, yo. Got nothing to do with me. Shout out to Bad Bunny, though. Anyway. All right. Are y'all ready to go ahead and get into it? I want to give a couple more announcements before we actually get started with the show. So let me change this real quick. All right, cool. So I want to give a shout out to everyone who is in the tournament so far. All right. We've got Nick Flanagan still in there, Lanisha Houston, Greg Dose, Lily, and Dizzy Days got that 5th spot last Wednesday. We are going to have another versus challenge this coming Wednesday. We've got 4 artists that are actually competing in that versus because Divine Feminine actually made Song of the Night Live history by getting a song that got 100% of y'all saying that it was a top 3 song. So we had to get her into the versus challenge, even though she didn't win that night. She competed last Wednesday, and so she's going to be in the versus challenge coming up this Wednesday as well. So y'all make sure you want to stay tuned in for that. Also tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be giving away some more cash and a brand new Shure 55SH microphone right here on the ClassE Beats YouTube channel for Song of the Night Live. Now, make sure y'all tune in 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link to submit your music will drop in the live chat as soon as the show starts, and you get a chance to win 2 door prizes along with that as well. So if you're watching on BandLab, make sure y'all tap in tonight, or wherever you're watching. Make sure y'all stop by the show tonight. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, Hollywood Cole, he's hyped up for the verses. He said 4 people versus is insane. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy too. Let me tell y'all, hold on a second. I need to tell you who all is gonna be in there. So Hollywood Co, speaking of, he's one of the artists who's going to be in the verses. We've got Divine Feminine is going to be in there. King Creole, and then Shine is going to be in there as well. So this is going to be a dope verses. I'm looking forward to it. So what'll happen is I'll get the ranking set up, and then coming this Wednesday, I'll let y'all know who the first matchup is going to be. But I need to make sure I send you guys the links to get your music in there too. DJ Snoofu says you need a beat competition. Yeah, I know. I need to start that up. I want to see some more producers in there before I start with that though. That would be dope. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into our topic today. Hopefully y'all are ready for this one because it's going to be very interesting. So shout out to Prince K. He says my son Complicated is the best of this song. Oh, my song Complicated is the best of this month. Okay, shout out to Prince K. We'll listen to that in a minute. And if y'all want to submit your music on BandLab, y'all can drop them right in the live chat. Now, again, I want you guys to really be involved with this conversation because I really want to hear what y'all think when it comes to AI, where everything's going with AI music. I'm going to share some of my thoughts on AI, how I think it should be used, how it can be used, and some of the things you should look out for and be aware of if you're using some of these AI tools. And it's not even just AI music tools. It's AI artwork generators. It's AI lyric generators as well. All this is being tracked. And there's a lot of information out there about what's going on. So let's go ahead and get into it real quick here. Let me make sure I've got everything pulled up. Let's see. DJ Snoofu says, saying it from day one, AI is evil, bro. Damn, what do y'all think about AI? Let me go ahead and ask y'all in the chat. Let me put a poll in the chat. Let's see. Is AI music evil and bad for the music industry? All right, cool. All right, y'all let me know what you think in the chat. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. Actually, let me do this real quick. Let me find one more thing. What are y'all saying in the chat? Big D Right says, man, this virus been kicking my butt this weekend. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I'm going to pull through. Hopefully I get back in the booth this week. Hey, just feel better, man. Hopefully you feel better. Take your time. Let me see. Cinnamon Rose says low key, kind of scary. Hollywood Coast says it's evil. Big D Right. Oh, okay. He's trying to get us to go down the rabbit hole. He said AI Skynet. Uh-oh. And we're going to cover all these in a minute. Cinnamon Rose says it takes away from the true creativity of the whole artistic process. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that too. Let me see. Yo, I want to find this promotional video. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all give me 1 second. This is kind of a last minute thing I'm doing here. Let's see. Let's find this one. Oh, Jen is in the building too. Shout out to Jen the Great up in here. What's up, Jen? Definitely got to give her a round of applause. I'm trying to find this video. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me do it this way. No, that's not it. Y'all give me 1 second. Struggling already.
Feeling it too. I need you. Please come save me. Can we just settle for love?
Kill me just to hear your last name. Use me to replace your ex-babe. Hide your pain under your dress. Innocence you can't attain.
Distance, I can't find the words for a feeling. Holding on to all of the apologies you're giving. I'm asking for different. Somehow I'm still caught up in your eyes. It's nothing new. I'm hoping you feeling it too. I need you. Please come save me. Can we just settle for love? Baby, let's talk for a while. Can we just settle for
Kill me just to hear your last name. Use me to replace your ex-babe. Hide your pain under your dress. Innocence you can't. Kill me just to hear your last name.
All right, here we go, y'all. I got it together finally. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So let me do this. We should be good to go. Shout out to Mark Julian over there. He's got 2 first names. He says, can I be put up there? Yeah, just drop your link in the live chat, Mark. And then we've got, I don't know how to read that name. What is that? Is it Will Budge? Dang, man, y'all be with these crazy characters over here. I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, Jay is gonna Jen is gonna post that video of that picture we took last week. Yeah, it was dope. I got to meet Jen in person. She's super dope, man. Y'all shout out to Jen the Great. All right, here we go. Let's get into it, y'all. So there's been a lot of conversation lately with what's been going on with AI in the music industry, most specifically Drake dropping that AI freestyle that he did featuring Tupac and Tupac and Snoop. What am I saying? Recently in the music industry, there's been a big conversation going on about AI, and most specifically Drake recently released a tailor-made freestyle he did with Snoop Dogg and Tupac. All right, we got it right that time. Snoop Dogg and Tupac, but it was AI generated. A lot of conversation happened because of that, whether he was allowed to use it, if it was copyrighted, can he post this on social media at all without their consent? And I wanted to do some more research, and I started doing some digging when it came to just AI in the music industry in general. Now, some of y'all who've watched the channel may know. If you don't know, my stance on AI is it's just like when DAWs were first introduced into the music industry. I think it's a tool that can be used for you to help you be creative, to help you create more music, to even use as promotional tools, as we saw with Drake and the tailor-made freestyle. Even though he had to take it down, it's already out there. People heard it, and he used it to further promote himself and his music. So I think there's different things that you could do with AI that could be beneficial for your music and getting an audience. With that being said, there is a deeper conversation that needs to be had about the future of AI. What are the ramifications of you using it in music, and specifically the music that you make with AI? What rights do you have to that music? So we're going to get into it. I have a couple of videos I want to play for you guys, specifically 2 videos. One is from an attorney. Shout out to the top music attorney. She's going to be covering some of the terms of service that are used in a lot of these AI music generators. And then I have a interview we're going to listen to first from a gentleman named Ian Schwartzman. Now, some of y'all may not know who Ian Schwartzman is. Just in general, y'all can see his IG here. He is in the music industry. He's been involved and has a lot of contacts in the music industry for a while. He's an artist manager, executive producer, and he's been involved with some of the AI music companies that have popped over the past couple of weeks or so. Now, most recently, he did an interview with CNN talking about AI music and some of the ways it's going to affect the music industry now, how it's affecting the music industry in the past, and what it's going to look like moving forward in the future. So y'all check out this video. Let me know what you think, if you agree with him, or is this something that he's completely and totally off on? There we go. Let me load the video. There we go.
We're joined by 2 experts in this space, Julie Slavin, and also entertainment and managing executive producer Ian Schwartzman. Guys, thanks very, very much for being here.
Remember the whole thing when digital music started to come in and people said, well, it doesn't sound like the album. The album has that rich texture, and the AI sounds fake. It's sort of the same thing, right? You can't really connect to it.
You can't.
It's I always say perfection is boring, and that AI is boring.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
yeah, I'm glad he's interrupting, because good old Don Lemon is wrong on this one. You guys have seen some of the videos we've done in the past. If you haven't, you can look at some of the videos I've done on this channel, to where we've actually created AI generated music live, and it sounds pretty similar to human, even with some of the breaths that are being taken, with some of the pauses, with the cadence. So it just goes to show you a lot of people aren't aware of what's going on in the music industry when it comes to AI music. All right, check this out. Let's keep it going with this video.
Go on.
I disagree with you.
All right, good.
I think you can relate to it, and I think that it's just as good as music that's made in a studio when you're sitting there with your favorite artist, watching them create. The difference is very slim to none. At this point, when you hear a song you like, you're either attracted to it or you're not. And when I heard The Weeknd and Drake, the Ghostwritten record that's created through artificial intelligence, I thought to myself, wow, this is a record that they actually collaborated on. This is their marketing rollout, and this record's actually coming to the market.
But it is artificial intelligence, so it learns from the actual people, and
And some of y'all aren't aware of what he's talking about. There was a songwriter who goes by Ghostwriter. His identity hasn't been revealed, so you guys can come up with the conspiracies when it comes to who that might be. But he actually wrote a song with Drake and The Weeknd, and it went absolutely viral. People thought it was real, and then he came out and said, I actually used AI to create this. Then most recently, over the past few months, he created a new song with a Travis Scott AI, and it sounds even better. Every time you're hearing more of this AI generated music, it sounds closer and closer to the artist that it's mimicking, and just AI music in general is starting to sound more and more human, which is an interesting point we're at here.
This is a record that they actually collaborated on. This is their marketing rollout, and this record's actually coming to the market.
But it is artificial intelligence, so it learns from the actual people, and it actually supposedly makes it better, right?
Could.
Well, it could make it better.
Theoretically make it better.
Do you have artists, because you represent artists and actors,
Dang,
do you have
man.
artists and
Stuff
clients
to
who are
listen
involved
to.
in this?
Yeah, I represent music producers, some of which who think this is absolutely outrageous and don't want anything to do with
Has
it.
it affected them?
Not yet, but I think that there are people who are forward-looking, and then there's people who are operating under archaic methods that are scared of having their jobs and potential incomes affected by what artificial intelligence could mean for the future of music production and creation.
Yeah.
I personally look at this as an opportunity for artists to create new revenue streams and a new rights category that doesn't exist yet.
Now, this is the tough conversation. When he's saying to create streams of revenue, right now, I would agree with him. Over the long term, I 100% disagree. And here's why. And here's the conversation I want to have. And I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments and in the chat as well. When it comes to AI, over the past 2, 3, 4 years, AI has grown so fast. And you guys know when it comes to the legal side of things, when it comes to the music industry in general, things move very, very, very slow. So it's cool. AI is new now. We've got all these companies who are putting out these free to use platforms that allow us to generate music. And on the other end of it, you have to think at one point, how are these companies going to be able to generate revenue? What they're going to do. I look at this AI as, say, maybe you had a young artist. Let's just use Lil Wayne, for example. What if you were to get a feature with Lil Wayne when he was 14, 15, 16, before he got discovered, even though he got discovered way before then. And the song that you have with him is a hit. You put it out there, it generates a lot of money for you. Then Lil Wayne grows up and becomes who he is today. At some point, would he be able to say, it was still early in the process when I worked with this person and released that music. I want my credit. I want my money from that. And Lil Wayne would be able to sue you. That's a question I have. And I kind of see that similar with what's going on with AI. We're still so early in the AI process. If we get a ton of artists on board with using AI to make money and to generate money from it, I think that's going to be a huge gray area moving forward, and something that I personally would be weary of getting involved in, because at any point the laws can change, right? The law changes and they say anything generated by AI, or these companies who use AI to generate music, they own the full rights to all of this music. And then they're collecting the royalties off of this music. They're going after artists who have had songs go viral and created hits using their AI software. And it's going to be interesting to see how things progress, because if you're going to use AI to make somewhat of an income, at what point do you ask yourself, well, where is this going to go? Is AI going to stay the same? Are the laws going to stay the same? Is nothing going to change when it comes to what rights the AI platform creators hold? I don't know. I mean, and I've used it even on my channel, right? You guys have seen I posted some of the AI generated music that has been made here on this platform and that has been made by other people. And it's done very well and it's went viral. It would be interesting to see at some point if someone were to come back and be able to claim those videos. I don't know what impact that would have on me and my channel. So this is where I think I have an issue with this whole another stream of revenue conversation, because at some point things could go the other direction and these AI companies could say, and we're not going to let you guys just do this for free anymore. And then what?
Production and creation. I personally look at this as an opportunity for artists to create new revenue streams and a new rights category that doesn't exist yet.
I'm sorry. How do you create a new revenue stream if it's something else doing? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, because right now, with AI generated music, there's somebody else that's inputting the words and lyrics into a machine, and then an actual song comes out. If that song is not under the rights that a label has rights to, then this is a new rights category that the artist could then claim, and that could generate money. I mean,
allegedly. Now we're going to go in the next video I mentioned, we're going to look at the terms of service of one of the newer and bigger AI music generators, which is Udio, or I think it's pronounced Udio or Udio. Y'all can let me know. And when it comes to their terms of service, it seems there's still such a gray area when it comes to monetizing and creating music and then using it for commercial use. And when it comes to ownership, things are not clear at all. At all. Which you guys are going to see in a second. Let's keep it moving.
This Weeknd and Drake song probably accumulated 50 million plus records in a 48-hour time span before the record labels were able to take it down off all the DSPs. If that was left to earn money and the artist had rights to that recording, then they would have effectively made a lot of money that they didn't.
Right.
Yes, but that's not what happened. This is exactly what I'm saying with the whole ghostwriter situation. He put the music out there. He put it onto streaming platforms. Things were still a little bit in the gray area. He wasn't sure if he was allowed to do that. He probably was sure if he was allowed to do that. He gained a lot of fans because of it. But at some point it made money. And then the record labels say, no, you can't use this name and likeness to make money. You don't own this name, this image, and this likeness. So you have to take it down. So when it comes to these other platforms, I mean, who's going to own what the AI is creating? Who owns that at the end of the day? Yeah, you may have permission to use it, but is it yours to own? That's something we're going to have to look into and we're going to have a conversation about. So this is the newest AI music generator. It's taking the music industry by storm. Udio, as I mentioned before, it's still fairly new. You guys may have seen in past videos where I use Suno.io. It's another site that does really well with generating lyrics, generating songs and beats as well. But this is the newest one. And there's a lot of controversy with Udio because of some of the ways they are taking the user input and using that to generate music, how music is shared on this platform, and also what they're going to be doing moving forward. But before we get into testing out Udio, I want to go into this video by the top music attorney. Now, y'all have seen we have reviewed a couple of videos she's done in the past, and this one specifically, she's going through the terms and conditions of Udio and talking about the section we're going to listen to. She's talking about what happens when you generate music using Udio, and if you decide to share it outside of the Udio platform, what rights you have to that music. Now, I've mentioned before in the past a couple of ways that you could possibly use AI to promote yourself. Something similar to like a lot of artists do on TikTok, to where they duet. You could have somewhat of the same concept. And again, y'all have seen me do this on the channel here as well. If you haven't, go back and watch some of those videos. But check this out. Top music attorney is going to talk about some of the terms and conditions Udio has on their platform and what that can mean moving forward.
no problem. What we care about more than anything is for the output, as it's defined here. How does it affect you if you use it? All right, so moving on, 6.3, your content. In connection with your use of the services, you may be able to post, upload, or submit the content and other information owned and controlled by you, such as your input content, which again, guys, remember we were just talking about this and we're like, it's not just the instructions that you give this platform, but it actually does define that you may be able to upload stuff onto this platform at some point. And they covered this at length to be like, hey, in regards to the stuff that you upload onto our platform, you agree, you own it. This isn't like infringement.
So this is going to be interesting moving forward. If you're able to upload and put your own music into Udio or these AI music generated platforms, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that, because there's just so many things that can go wrong with you using a sample that you don't have the clearance for, or taking somebody else's loop, or say I'm using a song that I created with another artist, uploading that into Udio, and then if I don't have permission to use that from the other artist. So there's just so many things that seems like can go wrong here. Let's keep it moving.
Stuff from someone else. So that's why I'm like, I think that's where this platform is going, which is going to be really interesting, because now it's this idea of merging your original stuff with the AI component, which is going to make this so complicated legally,
exactly,
from the standpoint of copyrights. But anyway, so as between you and the company does not claim ownership in what you make. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So the company does not claim ownership in your content. So anything you give to the platform, including any output, so any stuff, any songs that you create, which are generated by you in response to the submission of your input content to the services provided to the company, its affiliates, all the people that work, there, own the services and the technology itself. Okay, we're fine with that. You may use your output for both. This is so important. This is the big question here. How can you use what you make? This is what they say. You can use the music that you make for both personal and commercial purposes. And we permit you to download a copy of the output that consists of an audio file for...
This is dope. Shout out to Udio for that, because some of these AI music generation platforms say you can't use the music you make here for commercial use, but this is huge. And again, this is something that got me to think it's interesting that they're allowing you to make money off of this, and they're allegedly getting nothing from this other than you just saying, hey, I made this on Udio. So I don't know. Y'all take that for what it will. It makes me kind of leery, makes me wonder moving forward, are they going to be able to then say, oh, well, sorry guys, now there's a law passed that says anything generated by AI, even if we give you permission, we still have to take ownership of that because of legal issues. Then it's like all this music that you generated using the platform it's not yours anymore.
Such purposes. So at least as it relates to the question of if you make something and then you want to sell it, right? Because, we'll talk about all the ways that we think this is going to impact a lot of people's jobs in the music business. But if you generate music for a film and then you sell or put on music platforms, right? A soundtrack for the film, you make a song, you put the song on your album, like all this stuff, pursuant to at least this contract, these terms of service says you are okay to do that. From a legal standpoint, that's one thing we at least have clarity on now. In order to operate the services, we may need to obtain from you certain license rights in your content that actions we take in the operating, I'm sorry, I'm saying that weird, in your content, so that actions we take in operating the services are not considered legal violations. So that's another place we're seeing in regards to your content. I'm thinking they're going to have you, be able to upload some of your stuff onto this platform. And I don't see why that would be a logical progression. I literally had that thought. I go, what if I just put my instrumental, because producers do this all the time, right? And we go, this would be one of the jobs that's going to get affected, right? So one of my clients, she gets hired to do top lines for producers, right? So she comes up with the words, she comes up with the melodies and stuff like that. And other platforms do this. It's just, will this platform do it? It kind of seems that they're...
You guys will have to let me know in the comments in the chat. Would you guys upload your music to an AI platform? I mean, some of y'all already do. Let's just be honest. You think of a lot of a company like, well, I won't call the companies out by name. Some of these companies that you can use AI mixing and mastering, even some of the plugins you download to where you input your music. a lot of them are already out there and already have access to your music. So something to think about.
They're gonna. All right, so you grant to us and all of our, associates, we can reproduce, transmit, publish, display, and modify your content to operate, improve, and promote the services. So this is just meaning they can study your stuff, right? So
Yeah,
the
that's
AI
every
can
platform.
learn from what you upload onto the platform, which kind of goes back to my whole, as you guys are making music on these platforms and then selling it or distributing it, and also how it can be used not only by this platform, but by other people on the platform. So that's where we're paying attention to stuff where it's like, you give us the right to promote your content, your output, the stuff that you make on this platform. So don't think that, at least as of now, that what you're doing is going to be kept completely private and that no one.
And most platforms are like this: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X. Well, Elon's moving a little bit differently, but Twitter, they were all like this. So this is nothing new. In most cases, when you upload to a platform, they have the right to use, promote, and do with your content what they want to, as far as reposting it or sharing it in that way.
One's going to know, or that someone's not going to come up with the exact same thing that you came up with. We're going to do all these things, including we can reproduce, we said this, publish, we can distribute your output based on your input content. So, right, if you uploaded something at some point, also the instructions you gave it to train or otherwise improve or modify our artificial intelligence. For clarity, this grant of right includes a grant of all rights necessary for company and our affiliates, successors, assigns, right? So all the people that work with us to be able to do the same thing. That's essentially what it is. So, and we not only that, but we can do it in any media now known or hereafter developed in regards to monetizing, right? So if we want to make money from it, if we want to promote it, if we want to market it.
There you
so
go.
we go on to basically just be like, look, understand that there's a couple things that are going to happen here. One is, and this is a big one, okay? So we're going to get to this where they say in regards to credit, you have to tell the public that you're using this platform. Do I think all of you are going to do that? No. Do I think that even some people ethically feel okay using this platform because they're like, well, and we'll talk about this, but pursuant to this contract, which is what this is, if you use this platform, you are required to give credit and say, I use this platform. And then guess what? Udio is going to repost it, or they reserve the right to repost it and be like, oh my gosh, this big song, it was made using our platform. And of course they would, but you give them the right pursuant to these terms to do that. So as part of the foregoing license, you grant to us the right to also comment, to tag, to publish, to display, to copy, and also to create little derivative works. We can do it for any reason. We can do it for advertising. By posting and submitting your content through the services, you represent and warrant that you have all necessary rights. Okay, so this is where it's going to get really muddy. We have so many problems already with people who utilize music, distribute music, sell music, and they actually don't have all the rights just because of who they worked with. They're like, we don't have an agreement.
Yeah, and how many of you guys have worked with somebody on a song and then they released the song and you were what? And you were, hey, I wasn't done with the song. I wasn't feeling it. This is going to be the same issue you'll run into if you are then able to upload to a platform like an Udio. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it. Most cases, they'll probably be hands off and let the person who uploaded the music deal with that however they will, but they're still going to be held accountable in some cases.
And I think I should be able to own it. Like, someone did this to me. I went to their studio one time and we just recorded and just tried some stuff and we're just dicking around. And something like years later, this person released a song using some of the stuff that we had recorded, and I didn't get permission. Person did not own it. Lots of issues. And so things can happen, and maybe someone can be confused, and they end up doing something with the music. So that's what they're saying here, and that's what a lot of these companies do anyway that deal with your music. They're like, just so you know, you're supposed to get all the permissions and consents and all the stuff so that if something bad happens, guess who's gonna have to pay the attorney's fees? It's you. That's what this says. All right, so 6.4 talks about attribution. So this is where it goes. You give us permission.
It's crazy that they can do that.
Well, and this is after the credit, but this basically says you will credit them. So you will credit not only us on anything that is made, right? You are required to. That's a distinction. It's not a, hey, we kind of want you to. You are actually required to. So, technically it would be a breach of contract if you use this platform and then you don't reasonably credit them for the creation. So keep that in mind. I don't know. Is Udio going to come after you and sue you because you don't give them credit? Pursuant to this, they could. All right, so this is kind of interesting right here. They get into DMCA takedowns. So basically what this says here, they go, look, under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act of 2018 and this specific statute, if someone files a DMCA takedown because they go, you stole something from us, and so they have a copyright claim, under the Copyright Act and the DMCA, what it says is that there's safe harbor for companies. So in this case, it would be Udio. So basically what that means is that they have built in a mechanism to be like, if there's a copyright claim, we have the ability to not get sued pursuant to the Copyright Act, and this is how. And I go, that's really interesting because I'm like, again, this is all AI generated stuff. So I go, one of the big questions here is, well, where's, what's the AI learning from? Is it really?
Yeah, and also, for an example, if I take if I take Drake's lyrics to, you know, his even the tailor-made freestyle. If you go over to Udio, you can go to custom and you can add the lyrics in here. And I add the lyrics, create this, post it on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. And then someone tries to sue me because, or Drake tries to sue me because I did that. Then you might run into an issue where Drake tries to go after Udio because he knows they have the resources, or they go after you and just say, take it down. But in a lot of cases, like with Drake in the tailor-made freestyle, he had it up there. People already heard it. It was already out there. So this is going to be a tough and interesting thing to combat for sure. I don't know how they're going to handle it.
Original? Is it really? And that's like part of the big problem. And, you know, we have a lot of people who are just saying, no, it's not. AI is learning from the stuff that was made by humans. And then it's using these interesting, incredible algorithms and technology and, you know, all this stuff to come up with these new songs and all this stuff instantaneously. Like, it's insane. But in any case, they do go, well, we are going to give ourselves safe harbor here. And again, I don't know if that's for purposes of now, or that's because in the near future, they're going to be giving people the ability to upload their original stuff, and it will be now integrated into the AI. Ever dream of getting your music into TV, film?
All right, so shout out to the top music attorney. Y'all go check her out over on YouTube. I'll have a link to this video in the description. So that's pretty much what's going on with Udio specifically. And again, as I mentioned, a lot of these platforms have agreements like this. They have agreements to where anything you make, it can be used by the platform. It can be used by other people. I know YouTube, the reason I can review a video from the top music attorney is because YouTube has fair use, right? I'm able to, as long as it's somewhat transformative, I'm able to make it fair use. So there's a lot of different things you could do. I even saw a YouTube video, someone using a tool like Udio. They're taking some of Drake's older music, took the lyrics, put it into Udio, and then made it into a different type of genre using a different type of voice. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm at the point to where I think AI is still a tool that can be used and should be used by artists as long as it's done in a smart way. I know a lot of artists out there, a lot of producers out there are afraid. They're getting worried about what AI is going to do. I mean, at this point, I don't think you should be threatened by AI, especially if you are an artist who has a sound that is original. You have your own fan base. That's not going to be taken away by someone else that created music using AI. I don't believe that. I believe if you build your fan base the right way, there are people that are going to rock with you and for the music that you create, not necessarily just because it's just cool music to listen to. But there's a large fan base of listeners out there, music listeners out there, Spotify listeners, for example, that might not even care. If it sounds good, I'm going to listen to it. If it's on the release radar or if it's on Rap Caviar, I'm just going to listen to it because it's there. It's on the playlist and it's cool. So definitely a good balance. I'm going to continue to do some more research and figure out what's going to happen in the future with AI. Keep you guys up to date on what's going on with these AI platforms and how things are changing, because AI is moving really quick. And I think we need to stay up to date with what's going on. All right. So shout out to everybody who's in here. Let's see what's going on with Udio real quick. Now, I've used this a couple of times. I used it for the first time today. So I actually created my profile and signed up today. But I want you guys in the chat to give me some prompts or ideas that you have for a type of song that you would want to create. I know I've seen a couple of YouTube channels that have created soul music and some gospel music, so I'll probably start with that. I think even Motown, and it sounds really close to real. And obviously that's because of the way they train the AI. But let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Cinnamon Roll was saying what Ian said was a bold statement. Yeah, I agree. Steppa said, what if she's also AI? He's talking about the top music attorney. I don't think so, but could be possible. That's true. He also says, I'm gonna make a Juice WRLD AI song and say we made it together before. Dang, don't do that, Steppa. That's that is messed up in so many ways. Snappa Slappa said, I'd hire her if I could afford it. Yeah, I don't think she's taking any more clients right now, honestly. But yeah, go check her out on YouTube. Hit her up. You might be able to get her to represent you. Big D Right says, man, I can't stand that ish when people, he's talking about when people release songs without your permission. What else? What else do y'all say? Let me see what BandLab is saying. Shout out to Mellow Yellow says, hey, can you click on my account and listen to my song Rock and Roll and listen all the way through? Yeah, send it in. We're going to get to music reviews here in a second. Francisco is in here as well. Slygon's in the building. He's not rocking with the AI. He said, hell nah. Cool Kid Joe is up in here too. What's up with you? Who else do we have? Okay, here we go. So Snappa Slappa sent us a song, or sent us a prompt. He said, Isley Brothers trap music. Okay. So I don't know with Udio if you can put in an example like that, but let me see what it says. Because sometimes with these, they don't let you use like names of popular bands or artists. You have to explain it further. So let me see if it'll let me. Oh, I might not be able to do one with lyrics because I tried it earlier. Let's see. We'll go to manual mode. Let's just see what it comes with the instrumental and see if it makes anything. Shout out to Sawal ST. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It says, can I send the link? Yep, you can drop it over there in the BandLab live chat. Let me see. So we're going to give it a second to load and see. Artist replace. It says we do not generate artist likeness without their permission. So yeah, Snappa, that's one of the things you run into. So maybe it'll come up with something similar. Let's see what it came up with. Trap Soul Serenade. Okay. Just have to give it a second. And if you guys want to try this too, I'll type in the website in the chat for you. And I'll type it over on BandLab too. Let me see. ST says the link that you sent is from SoundCloud. Okay, cool. Ray is still over here as well. Let's see what they came up with. Not the greatest trap beat I've heard. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. But I guess because I don't know how many prompts they give you. I think they limit you to a certain amount of prompts a day. And then I went to check out the pricing because I wanted to be able to do this a few more times. And it looks like there's no way for you to purchase more credits either. It said, thank you for being an early supporter. Our product is free for the duration of the beta program. In this period, you can make up to 1,200 songs per month. But yeah, I don't know if they have a cooldown time or something like that. And Snappa says, you can do better, FAI. Yeah, but you have to give it a good prompt. That's the thing about AI is if you don't have a good input, then you're probably not gonna get a great sound. Let's see, we got auto-generated instrumental. Anyway, we'll play around with that a little bit more. Big D Right says that wasn't it. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one either. But I was hoping I could find that promotional video that they did. Yeah, Snappa says the description matters. Yeah, it does. But I'll find it and we'll look at it at another time. All right, let me go ahead, and what we're going to do is we'll get into the music reviews here probably for the next 45 minutes or so, and y'all can send in your music. So again, if you're new to the show and you want to know how to submit your music, if you're watching on BandLab, you can drop your links in the live chat. If you're watching on any other platform, the link to submit is in the description. All right, y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to play some music for you in the background real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get into it.
Place arrest me. Hide your pain under your dress. The innocence you can attain. You been deep in the side. It's a fire. Let me swim up in your ocean, ocean, ocean. Love you in slow motion, motion. Oh, oh, oh. If I had a pretty girl, for every time I get a pretty girl, there's no doubt I'll be rich. But there's something you do that's pulling me closer to you. If I fight with my heart, I don't mind if I lose. A drug, I'm addicted. Is it a spell? Wicked. Give up my ways, I'm tempted. She's the only one that I'm feeling for. I ain't gonna lie, but for you, been deep in the side. It's a fire. Let me swim up in your ocean, ocean, ocean. It's like motion, motion. Oh, girl, tell me your secret. Got me diving into the deep end. I can't even pretend. I'd be tripping if you try to be friends. Ooh, break my heart up in two. Cause my vision's only with you. That's how I wanna move.
All right, shout out to the Black Butterfly with Slow Motion. Let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. High Gravity says, in my opinion, that platform is cheating the game and disrespectful to true talented artists and producers. It's funny you say that because I love this take. Let me find, hold on real quick. Let me see if I can find Curtis King's video, because Curtis King had a great take on this. He said there's some artists out here and producers that are essentially doing the same thing. Curtis King said, "You're AI. Y'all are doing the same thing." And there are, unfortunately, there are a lot of artists, a lot of producers out here who are just not progressing in their own sound, and they're doing a lot more of just copying what they hear and creating music based off of what another artist creates. And I would essentially agree with you on that. It's cheating the game and it's disrespectful to true talented artists. I see some of these artists that being put out by the industry, call them industry plants or whatever you say, and so disrespectful, especially when I host a show like this, when I host a show like the Song of the Night Live, and I'm like, man, there are artists in our own community that could use this spotlight to actually create great music, to push a great message. And I don't know, to me, that's even worse than AI in my opinion, but I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think about that. Oh, look who it is. Burgundy Woods is up in here. The lovely Burgundy Woods. Shout out to her. She collaborated with Marco the Prophet on my favorite song from him and from Burgundy Woods called Never Knew. So shout out to Burgundy Woods. Amazing artist. Y'all go show her some love. Hopefully she sent something in today too. That would be dope. All right. What did y'all say about the poll I dropped in the chat? I said, is AI music evil and bad for the music industry? 73% of y'all said yes. Dang. And then 26% of y'all said no. So we had 15 people vote. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts if you said yes or no. So again, if y'all want to call in, the link to call in is in the description. Let me know if you call in the chat, and I want to say what's up to a couple other people, and then we'll get into it. Shout out to Burgundy Woods. And then Big D Wright says people who are lazy are going to take the easy path. Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of people who do really well off of this AI music that's out there too, especially now that I see that you can make money off of this. Because a lot of platforms, they're like, you can't make money off of it. You can create it, but yeah, you can't make money off of it. So let me see. I want to play this clip from Curtis King because I love his take on this. Give me 1 second while I let it load. Here you go. Let me rewind it. All right, let me see if y'all can see this. Hold on a second. Mr. Tesla, great point. DJ Snoofu says, I miss good music. And Mr. Tesla says the music out today is already evil. Hey, AI didn't create itself, right, Mr. Tesla? Somebody had to input the music in there. So great question. Great point. Great point. T-Dog is up in here too. What's up, T-Dog? Good to see you here, man. All right, y'all check this out. Shout out to Curtis King, man. This is an amazing take by him. Here we go.
It's never been more back than it is right now. So when people were afraid of getting replaced, being mediocre will not ever pay again the way it has. DIY.
Uh-oh.
Okay, DIYers. There was big news last week when there was a company called Udio who is introducing an AI-based platform that enables anyone to create extraordinary music in seconds with text prompts. Now, I very well know that many of you hear AI and you go running out the door. But let me tell you how this relates to some of you that are artists yourself, or maybe that you just do music, because there is a difference between someone who knows that they're an artist, they're a creative. They're not worried about these things here. They understand that this is a reflection of who they are. They understand that this is a form of expression, and they get joy out of the pure.
Yeah, and he's 100% correct. I mentioned that earlier. If you're an artist, you have your own fan base, you really embrace your sound and what you're creating. This AI it can't replace you. Could it make something similar? Sure. But you as a person, it's not replacing you and your love for music. Can't take that away.
Your process of creating their music and their art. But for those of you who have been playing the role, perhaps of type beat producers, where it's not about you making a beat and then people are saying, you know what? I can see Travis Scott rapping over this. It's not that. It's for those of you that wait until Travis Scott releases an album and you say, I'm going to make a beat like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that.
Producers,
and then
man.
Your literal beat stars looks like the playlist of his last project. You didn't change anything. You basically you sourced his music, thought about the layers, you studied it, you created a result. You basically trained your own brain, your own algorithm. Oh, wait, that means you're AI. Let's not.
Oh, man. Got him. Dang. Curtis. That's crazy.
Trained your own brain, your own algorithm.
He's right.
Oh, wait, that means you're AI. Let's not just leave that for the producers. Let's also talk about the artists out there. The artists who make music that sounds exactly like what just dropped last week. Because outside of your identity as a clone, we don't know who you are. I introduced something that should concern the shit out of you.
That's
to any of
crazy.
You that are carbon copies, that are trying to play the role of ChatGPT, you might want to pay attention to this next story. Udio, what the hell is this?
Yeah, this is the video I was trying to find.
I feel it coming, move your body, feel the beat. My heart's a thumping louder.
Now, I know what you're saying. Some of you out there who are those type rap producers, I don't know what to call y'all. Y'all types. For you types out there, you're probably saying,
AI rappers.
Shit don't even sound good. I got nothing to worry about. That's what we're saying about your music as well.
Ooh.
Somebody gonna have to.
So I'm saying, man, there's going to be a lot of mediocre artists, a lot of mediocre producers that get left behind because AI can do just a good enough job to recreate a sound that people enjoy. Now, again, y'all are saying it in the chat. You can't take away the creativity. Humans, we're creative. We are going to continue to push things forward and come up to new ways to make dope music. But Curtis King is on point, man. Some of y'all might get beat by AI. It's just a sad reality of it. So could this be a good thing that AI is possibly going to weed out some of the mediocre artists? I think it depends on if you're a mediocre artist or not. And that's not to say you shouldn't learn from and you shouldn't study and you shouldn't understand as a producer and as an artist other sounds. A lot of us, when we got started into making music, we copied other artists. We copied certain cadences. We copied certain chord progressions. We copied Timbaland's bounce. So that's all a part of the game. But at some point, you got to evolve. You got to get to that next level. Curtis said, hey, some of y'all are you're just stuck being in that AI position. And Jen mentioned this. She said, is this the same AI that I seen the video on saying, let I make money for you while you sleep? Yeah, there's a lot of those out there, Jen. There's a lot of them out there like that. Shout out to Stevie Battle is up in here. What's up, Stevie? Stevie says, new timer in the building. He says, my only issue is copying artist vocals. I ain't worried about anything else. Yeah, that was my issue too. That's my big issue too. If we get to a point to where you can upload your vocals into Udio, that's what worries me a lot, because then the AI is going to be trained on that, and they might be able to create an entire artist off of your sound. So we've got Stevie Battle AI, and because you use their AI platform, they own the rights to all that music that you inputted, to all those prompts that you inputted to train their AI system. It's fine for a Drake or a Tupac or a Snoop, right? Because you can listen to it and say, all right, that's Drake AI. We're not going to touch that. We're not worried about it. We know Drake is going to say if this is him or not. But if there's a Stevie Battle that maybe only has 1,000 monthly listeners, 10,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, maybe has a group of 100 fans, then these AI companies say, ooh, I could see maybe this is making movement. I see Stevie over there. He's got a big following. They're liking this sound. Let me create a BV Staddle. It's going to be an artist called BV Staddle. He's going to come out 100 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and they're getting to profit off of it. This is where I'm having the issue with AI. How do you copyright that? How do you claim your own name, image, and likeness? And does that completely go away once you start to use some of these AI platforms? It's wild out here.
To tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it. Shall we continue?
Shout out to Curtis King.
Man, this shit sounds generic. It don't even sound real. Man, it just sounds like a carbon copy of something that's already out. We're talking about you again.
Dang. Don't do him like that, Curtis. Come on, man.
Incredible.
This is crazy, man.
Let's fucking go! Oh, we are so bad.
Not gonna lie, the music's nice.
Never been more back than
felt like a 80s ass scene in a movie. Real ominous when they said that. It's never been as bad as it is right now. That shit hella ominous.
It was so over.
So as you can see, they're basically typing in prompts and allowing, in the same way that you see ChatGPT, they're allowing the AI to source whatever it's been trained with, which we're just assuming that it's music that's already been out there. They're not really transparent about where they're sourcing this shit.
For now. That's the thing. We don't know where they're sourcing it from for now. But as the top music attorney said, it looks like they're leaving the door open for you guys to input your actual vocals and for AI to be trained at that. And there's so many other platforms you guys may have seen, even on your iPhone, has the ability for you to train AI for 15 minutes. And you put in a certain amount of words, or you say a certain amount of phrases, and then it can actually send a message to somebody else using your voice. So it would be easy, so easy for these AI platforms that are specifically focused on these vocals to use the music that you input there to train its AI system. And record labels are going to have a field day with this, y'all. Think about it. Think of how many artists in here. I see some of y'all in the chat. Mix Love, Glow, Big D Wright, some artists that have dope, unique sounds. And you just use this AI platform once. They come out with an AI artist that sounds similar to you. And because you use their AI platform to master your music, or use their AI platform to help you write some lyrics, or use their AI platform, you input in an acapella and you said, hey, AI platform, write another verse for me using what I already sang. Then they can take all of that and not only share it with other people, but they can use it to create their own artists too. It's just, I'm telling y'all, it's about to get ugly. Glow is up in here. Shout out to Glow. I see you over there, my guy. Mixed Love is in here. Good to see you. Jen says computers and robotics are trying to take over. Do you know they have robotics machines in some hospitals that do CPR so they don't have to use us nurses? Yeah, Jen, we talked about it when we met up. When I was working in orthopedics, I worked specifically in orthopedic surgery, and they had what I worked with. I was specialized in working with this robotic system that actually helped the surgeon perform knee replacements, hip replacements. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I was actually standing behind a computer controlling some of the things that were happening on the patient. And then the surgeon, they would use the robot, they would control it in certain ways. But now there's even Jen, you've probably heard of the Da Vinci robot. It's the Da Vinci robot where the surgeon isn't even sitting next to the patient. They're not over the patient. They're on a separate workstation. They have goggles that they're looking into. They have these little controls that they tape around their fingers, and they get to move and perform surgery sitting behind a computer. It's wild out here. It's wild out here. Yeah, I worked with the Da Vinci robot too. So it's going to be interesting, y'all. Anyway, shout out to my guy, Curtis King. I'll link the video to this below so y'all can watch the full video. But yeah, I've worked hands on, and this is surgery, y'all. This is surgery that we're doing. Even, man, I don't know if I could tell y'all, if I could talk to y'all about the whole process, but yeah, we basically, what you do is you get a CT scan of the patient. You create a 3D model of their bone on a computer, and then you're able to pinpoint certain places on their anatomy where you're going to need to make adjustments. You can plan everything out on the computer. Then you go into the surgery, you plug your plan into you take your plan on a USB, plug it into the computer, connect the robot. They drape everything, make sure it's all sterile. You load up the plan, go over it with the surgeon. They get into the case. They hook up everything, and you're controlling a lot of what's going on standing behind the computer. So it's this stuff has been going on for a while. And when it comes to music, it's a piece of cake. Music is nothing, Mel. They're out here They're out here doing surgeries on y'all with robots and with AI. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. Then we'll get to the music reviews. Last Minute Records is in here. It says, ClassE, you need to check a German rap song out. Okay. He says, I don't understand anything, but it's tight. Okay, cool. Got you. Cool Kid Joe says, a good point. He's going to subscribe. Yeah, y'all go check out my guy, Curtis King. Let's keep it moving. Let me see what y'all said, and then we're going to get into the music. Snappa Slappa said, why did I know you were a male nurse? I wasn't technically a male nurse, but yeah, you could look at it that way. I love working in the medical field, man. Medical field's amazing. Mix Love says, oh nah, I'm gonna whoop somebody ass. ClassE. Dang, Mix Love, what happened? What happened? Jen says, yep, she knows about the Da Vinci. It's behind the computer. It's crazy. Rissa with a swisher is up in here. What's up, class? She says, what's up, ClassE? Rissa says, ClassE, wait, you're a nurse, bro? I'm like dying of... Oh, wow. Medullary sponge kidneys. Can you help? I cannot. No, I'm not. You gotta talk to Jen. Don't ask me about this stuff. I'm not. Y'all don't come up here asking me nursing stuff. I'm not a nurse. All right. I'm ClassE Beats. Y'all leave me alone. I just don't. We're not going down this rabbit hole. Let's see. What else are y'all saying? In here? Shout out to Rissa. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're struggling with that though, Rissa. That is not fun at all. What are they doing for you right now? Never mind. See, no, I'm not gonna. Don't tell me. Just as dying was a bit of an exaggeration. I'm not on dialysis yet. Let me be clear on that, but it's a very bad condition I have. Yeah, I wish you the best, Rissa, and I'll definitely have to make sure I get you on the prayer list too, because that is not something that's fun to deal with. Mixed Love says, meaning if they're AI. Oh yeah. Shout out to Mixed Love. Snappa Slappa said, ClassE, what is this on my back? Hey, I don't. Hey yo. I'll never know. Snappa Slappa. I will never know. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. I want to get some of the members in here. Let me see. And again, if y'all want to call in, let me know your thoughts. You can do that too. Let me get DJ Snoofu up next. Dang, y'all sent over the projects up here. We got Snappa Slappa. I see Big D Wright sent in. Everybody sent in a project. So let's get Last Minute Records in here. Where'd it go? Hold on. It's a YouTube video. Let me exit out of this. All right, cool. All right, y'all check it out. Let me know what you think.
Ich jage Scheine, Bitch, ich brauch nen Wagen, der größer ist als ein Familienhaus. Garagen, 6 Pagen plus Schnaps auf dem Sektwagen, die dich nach dem Track aus dem Geschäft wegfahren. Hänge ab, nur mit strammen Typen, die nicht lang schnacken, die auf die Backen hauen in ein paar Adidas-Schlappen, dich gleich klatschen, dein Prada-Scheiß einpacken in zerrissenen Nike-Jacken und North Face-Taschen. Oh, Fake, fucken ab wie Cops an einem Spot. Hip-Hop-Journalisten hängen am Cock von Travis Scott. Klick, Block, weil deine Bitch mich nervt wie deine Songs. Bleib ich stabil wie WKR-Bombings auf Beton. Dr. Isa und Tommy kommen hardcore wie Pat. Deutsche Rap-Crews sind wack, trotz Chili-Da-Effekt. Nehm dir weg, was du hast und teil es wie Besteck. Für die Ladies aus der Gegend und die Brüder aus dem Dreck. Das Banditen-Scheiß, wenn er will, den hat er das. Lifestyle, ist er Bandit, ja so wie Barabbas. Brech Eisel unter Ballermann, die wollen den Jackpot so wie Hallasan. Everyday, Ramadan. Das ist Gauner-Scheiß für die Jungs aus der Gegend. Haben das neue iPhone auch ohne Verträge. Kreuzt die Wege nicht. Sie wollen überleben, deswegen nehmen sie das auch ohne zu. Haben die Sties nicht, lass die Part wird ein Beat sein, Ficker, das zieht mich. Bomber klar, immer wenn dieser Beat drückt. Mucke läuft im Hintergrund, so wie im Spielfilm. My life is a movie. Come and take a look, klaut der Brieftasche mit Prepaid zum Supertruck. Hol mein Shot aus dem Schrank und bügel zu dem Beat. Das ist Boom Bap, Bomber klar, du kleiner Peak. Ist ein Tommy, wer will Smoke, wer will Zigaretten? Jeder, der nicht viel, soll unseren Schwanz essen. Dirty Funk, wir zeigen alle Bitches beim Slum-Catchen. Junks im Park, die sich wegen Peinflaschen fetzen. What? Immer wieder eins auf den Texten. Wenn wir als Mike steppen, geht dir Pfandflaschen wechseln. Du bist chillen kannst. Ist er lässt dich schneller laufen, als du rappen kannst. Das Banditenscheiß, wenn er will, dann hat er das. Lifestyle, ist er Bandit, ja so wie Barabbas. Brech Eisel unter Ballermann. Die wollen den Jackpot so wie Hallasan. Everyday, Ramadan. Das ist Gaunerscheiß für die Jungs aus der Gegend. Haben das neue iPhone auch ohne Verträge. Kreuzt die Wege nicht, denn sie wollen überleben. Deswegen nehmen sie das auch ohne zu reden.
Dang, I was muted the whole time. I had to reconnect my. Sorry, y'all. I had to reconnect my whatever this is called, and I can't think of the name. My audio interface. Yeah, this is dope. Let's see. Steppa says we can't hear the music. We can't hear me. Okay, yeah, we're good now. All right, let's get some of these in here. Let's see. Steppa wants me to hear his first. And all I said was, I can't wait until AI music gets to a point to where I can click a button on YouTube and say, translate this into English. And then it translates the entire track to English. That would be dope. Anyway, I know there's some company out there working on that. Mixed Love said, I gotta put this up on the screen. She said, hey, yo. Oh man, where is it? Hold on, I gotta wait for my chat to load. Let's see. Rissa with the Swisher asks a great question. ClassE, I got a business question. Is it wise to invest in promotion or let it come naturally? Yes. What I say when it comes to promotion, it's very simple. Promote what's working. All right. So just promote what is working. So when you say invest, I'm assuming you mean spending money on promotion. Just promote what's working. Now, if you want to use a little bit of money to put some more stuff in front of a couple other people, that's fine. But in general, until you know and you understand your sound and you're still working on your audience finding you, I wouldn't promote like that, because you're going to end up wasting a lot of money. Which it's good because it's still a learning experience, but at the beginning, I wouldn't waste a ton of money with promotion, because I think your people will find you as you stay consistent, and that's the biggest thing you should work on. So instead of taking the time trying to push more stuff out there, or push your stuff out there to more people, I would work on being consistent and then consistently creating the stuff that you know your fan base likes and that you want to create as well. That's a great question though. Rissa says, yes, I've had several promoters and managers ask me to invest in them so they can get more eyes on me. I've only been doing this a year, so I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, I would just make sure you get to a point to where you're confident in the music that you're creating. And then as you stay consistent, your people will start to find you. Let me see. Where did it go? Oh, did Mixed Love take her comment away? Oh, no, she didn't. Let's see. Jen says reading lips is another language. That's true. Oh, what did Mixed Love say? What did she say? I got to see what her deleted comment was. She said, y'all know I can see all your comments, right? Even when you delete it. Oh God. All right. I'm not gonna say that loud. Mixed Love says had to reconnect my blank. Wrong answers only. Mixed Love said no. No, I'm not gonna read it. All right, let's get Steppa in here. Here we go. Yeah, exactly, Jen.
It's really crazy to me how quick people can switch up on you. How you can have somebody going from I love you to I hate you, I never want to see you again. Yeah, stop lying, stupid. You know you miss me more than anybody else.
Yeah, try run up on me, I'ma hit you like a hammerhead. Rhyming like a teacher, not a writer, but I'm never there. Hating on the step because I'm doing what you never did. Saying that you love me, but I'm laughing because you never did. Everything you said in a relationship was effortless. Knew that you was lying after looking at her messages. Lucky that I dated you up versus being generous. Lucky that I dated you up versus being generous. I done came back from the dead just to find out that you're sleeping in another man's bed. Don't say okay, I'm not mad, go ahead. Go say I love you and stay left on red. He'll never love you, you ain't in his head. Dating a brokey who ain't making bread. Only in love cause he said the word dread.
He'll never make it cause he's never bled.
Yeah, try run up on me, I'ma hit you like a hammerhead. Rhyming like a teacher, not a writer, but I'm never there. Hating on the step because I'm doing what you never did. Saying that you love me, but I'm laughing cause you never did. Everything you said in a relationship was effortless.
Yeah, this is
you
dope,
was
man.
lying after looking at her messages. Lucky that I dated you up versus being generous. Lucky that I dated you up versus being generous. Yeah, you done ran up on me looking sad with a frown. Looking at your makeup and I laugh cause you're a clown. Thinking that you up and in reality you're down. Swimming in your tears, go find a
What's
god
up,
that wanna
Alexa?
drown. Yeah, they call me king, I need a crown. I drop these bars and reload for a round. Say that you miss me, my care can't be found. Stupid little girl, no surprise I astound. Yeah, try run up on me, I'ma hit you like a hammerhead. Rhyming like a teacher, not a writer, but I'm never there. Hating on the step because I'm doing what you never did. Saying that you love me, but I'm laughing cause you never did. Everything you said in a relationship was effortless. Knew that you was lying after looking at her messages. Lucky that I dated you up versus being generous. Lucky that I dated you up versus being generous.
Mess with a key, better go ahead and flee. I'll rock these diamonds and gold on my ring. You could not match up on me or my bling. I could be hot, but I'll bone like a wing. It was all a lie. You didn't love me.
All right, there it is. Young Steppers out here. Let's go. Yeah, that was dope, man. Great job. Great energy on that. Yeah, does it? It is. Yeah. He said, this is genuinely my best song I've made. I agree. I agree, man. This is fire. Alexa Ray's in here. Rissa with a Swisher has another question. She says, ClassE, another question. I signed a little something with CSP Music Group on Peachtree in Atlanta. Is that a good group since you're local? Is it good people? It sounds familiar, but I don't know. I can't say personally. I mean, it would, I don't know if you could say it would, you sign like a distribution deal. I don't know. Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't know. I would just do research, see if they had testimonials, and talk to anybody else that's dealt with them. Yeah, and always, I know it's a lot, y'all, but get a lawyer to look at these things before you sign them. If it sounds good, even if you type it into Chat GPT and have it explain it to you, just get somebody that you is recommended to you by someone you know, or yeah, and make sure you really look at these things before you sign them. That would be my thoughts on that. Yeah, but best of luck to you, though. Hopefully they take good care of you. Let me see. Young Stepper says, anybody want to hop on the remix of Trader? Yeah, there's one thing I heard.
Try run up on me, I'ma hit you like a hammerhead. Rhyming like a teacher, not a writer, but I'm never there. Hating on the step because I'm doing what you never did. Saying that you love me, but I'm laughing because you never did. Everything you said in a relationship was effortless. Knew that you was lying after looking at her messages.
Yeah, it's just those S's, but yeah, other than that, you should be good. All right, let's keep it moving. We've got, this is Free, and who sent this in? Though. Who sent this? Big D Wright sent this. Okay, here we go. Yep, Jen is right. Read the fine print.
Yeah.
Cool Kid said he wants to get on it.
Make them jump, make them tear the club up. Make them jump, make them bounce, make them tear the club up. If it's up, then it's sticking, gon' collect your bucks. Make them jump, make them bounce. put your glasses up. Go ahead and get lit. Niggas dancing with you, make it rain on you. You finna dance to the spot, that's the damn truth. Ooh, I like it like that. She urging that back and now know how to act. Gone twerking for me, gone twerking for me, gone bounce for me, gone shake it for me. Let's go. Jump, make them bounce, make them to the club up. Make them jump, make them bounce, make them to the club up. If it's up, then it's stuck. Gon' collect your bucks. Make them bounce, make them jump, make them to the club up. Let's go. If you nut, then you buck. We don't get too fucks. Make them bounce, make them jump, make them to the club up. Say what it's up, then it's stuck. Gon' collect your bucks. Make them bounce, make them jump, make them to the club up.
Could really give a damn, give a man me fuck. Could really give a damn, give a man me fuck. To all my pretty hoes, free say what's up. I'm tryna hit them all, 20 feet one. Tryna dump dick, the hoe don't you run. Let me see you bust it on, tryna kiss it with my tongue. Won't you shake that laffy taffy, be my Mrs. Bubblegum. We go don, 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 don. That bitch I'm geeked up, see a spaceship, spit on my thumb. I'ma get this hoe a light, I'ma wait till you try. Gon' throw that ass bite, show me what you was saying. Gon' ride it like a bike, think she love me, you got me fucked up. Oh, you know I ain't shit, what you saying? Tricking just enough, tryna bust a couple bands. Flock of no hands, hit the Roscoe and I dash. You say you ain't want a nigga, now you asking where I'm at. Ladies, love me, horse, adore me. And if I ain't a player, right, guess you got floors.
Shout out to Prince Joe. All right, Big D Right and Free up in here. Yes, sir. Let me see. Let me get a couple other people in here too. So on this one, Big D Right, I liked it. The first half of your verse just sounded really rushed. Sounded super rushed. And there was a couple spots where the timing fell off. So I'll maybe go back if you can and touch those up. But let me, hold on a second.
Bounce, make them jump, make them to the club up. Make them jump, make them bounce, make them to the club up. If it's up, then it's stuck, you gon' collect your bucks. Make them jump, make them bounce, make them to the club up. If you nut, then you buck, we don't get too fucks. Make them jump, make them bounce, make them to the club up. If it's up, then it's stuck, gon' collect your bucks. Let's get it. Lit in the city, cause the state make a box. Dance with a guess on count of these knots. Make clump bangers with a hose and the dots. Feeling like memes, that's why I'm hot. The cash get her wet, I know she got the wop. She dancing on music, puts on her TikTok. Don't try nothing stupid, got that pistol in my car. Come in first, no, I can make it bed rock.
Yeah, this section right here, I would just edit that. And let me see, let me go to the project real quick and see if I could tame some of those S's for you. And then also from a mixing standpoint, I think Free's vocals need to come up and y'all's vocals need to be balanced a little bit more. But we've got some pretty harsh high frequencies on yours, so I would just balance those out a little bit more.
Bitch, gone, catch get her wet. I know she got the white. I got that pistol in my car. Come in first, no, I can make a bed rock. Hands, knees, ass, hips, twerk to my music. Bitch, listen to music, post on the TikTok. Don't try nothing stupid, got that pistol in my car. Come in first, no, I can make a bed rock. Hands.
Big D Right, come on, man. You know better than this. Even if you dial it back 7 dB.
Listen to music, post on the TikTok. Don't try nothing stupid, got that pistol in my car. Come in first, no, I can make a bed rock. Hands, knees, ass, hips, twerk to my.
Even just those quick adjustments I made this sound still clear, but not as harsh. So just 2 quick adjustments. I just lowered this here. We've got to boost it a little bit.
Listen to music, post on the TikTok. Don't.
Yeah, y'all know this is a no-no. Do not boost. I don't like to speak in absolutes, but 99.9% of cases do not boost the highs on this EQ 17 dB. If you have to boost it that much, then you're doing something wrong. All right, so that should sound better.
Listen to music, post on the TikTok. Don't try nothing stupid, got that pistol in my car. Come in first, no, I can make a bed rock. Hands, knees, ass, hips, twerk to my music. Bitch, gone, put your glasses up. Go ahead and get lit. Niggas dancing with you, make it rain on you. You finna dance to the spot, that's the damn truth. Ooh, I like it like that. She urging that back and now know how to act. Gone twerking for me.
Yeah, and then your vocals sound thin too, so I'll probably work a little bit more on this low end and mid range with the EQ. Maybe move this graphic EQ down a little bit, and then take out some of this low mid range, and then this low end you could probably boost a little bit here. But yeah, just do a little bit more work on the EQ. You should be good, man. You should be good. Here we go. DJ Snoofu is up in here. This one is Gotta Do Better. Let's go. Oh, I need to see what y'all are saying in the chat.
You gotta do better. You gotta be better.
Oh, I got you.
You got little ones. You do it for them. You do it for yourself.
With all my heart, my little one, you know I send this to you. I tell the truth, I give you all I have, got nothing to lose. You see the fight and violence going on inside of the news. They're trying hard to divide us, it's just things that they do. But little one, hear me out, don't let it happen to you. This world is beautiful, it could be great, I'm telling the truth. I know sometimes.
Oof, there's a lot going on in this beat, Snoofu. And it's hard, the beat's bleeding into the vocals pretty bad.
I might lose. I do and say some things I really wish that I didn't do. I try my best to be my best, I swear I do it for you. I gotta do better. I gotta be better. I wrote this letter. I hope it finds you. And all your dreams came true. I hope you're happy.
You sound like Snowy.
I remember on the day that you were born. I remember how I held you in my arms. I remember how your mommy was so strong. We were young and it all just went so wrong. With all my heart, my little one, you know I send this to you. I send this to you. My little one, you know I send this to you. I tell the truth, I give you all I have, got nothing to lose. You see the fight and violence going on inside of the news. They're trying hard to divide us, it's just things that they do. But little one, hear me out, don't let it happen to you. This world is beautiful, it could be great, I'm telling the truth. I know sometimes I might lose. I do and say some things I really wish that I didn't do. I try my best to be my best, I swear I do it for you. Swear I do it for you.
This one. Oh, Know Your Soldier. There it is. DJ Snoofu in the game. Know Your Soldier and Rob Hearn on that one. Yeah, so this one needs some work. This one needs some work, my guy. So on the chorus, the timing was off on the chorus. So that needs to be adjusted. And then at the beginning, there was just a lot going on with this beat. I don't know if there's
I've got nothing to lose. You see the fight and violence going.
Yeah, so just everything needs to be separated with some EQ, which shouldn't be too difficult. I like the structure. I like the message. I like the song in general. It's just a few things that need to be cleaned up for me to want to listen to it again. But I like the direction y'all are going with that one. Just needs a solid mixing on that one. And I'd probably clean up the Gotta Do Better part and maybe re-record that. Or see if you can maybe slice some of those clips and adjust it so it's the timing's better on that one. All right, shout out to DJ Snoofu. Hold on a second. There was somebody else in here that I missed. Let me see. Oh, Hollywood Coast says, been listening in the background. Y'all killing this ish. Let's go. And thank you to everybody who's watched it too. We got over 20,000 people watching. If y'all could, wherever you're watching, make sure you like the video. Not only is it free, but helps the channel continue to grow, and it lets the algorithm know y'all enjoying the show and shares it with more people. Let me, who did I miss? Oh yes, Jen said she posted the picture of us meeting up last week. Yeah, that was dope. Shout out to Jen. Right, gotcha. Here we go. Complicated, and this is by Prince K.
As far as compromise, for one, don't put your pride in the fucking relationship. Shit doesn't work. It makes shit harder than it needs to be. It makes it complicated. It makes everything hard.
I got you, Rissa.
In a relationship, do not be afraid to blow up your lover's phone. It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you that kid. It's okay to be annoying.
I fell in love with a hoe, although she do the most. Got sticks on me, I told. Gotta keep a stick in a pole. Baby, where'd you go? You had to fix my soul. Baby, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? She love me, yeah. She love when the rocks are man. She love me, yeah. Yeah, she love me, yeah. She trust me, yeah. She trust me to pull out quick. She love me, yeah. She don't love me, no. She said forget me. She always right. Why don't you love me? Why don't you trust me? Sippin' on wild card. My friends be saying all wrong card. Gotta get up and play my part. Gotta go from worse than just that. You been so close to me, I gotta test. Only thing I'm testing now is just my straps. I said I love you. You ain't even say it back. I was weak just like Scream, and you stabbed me in the back.
Alright, I like this.
I feel in love with her, although she do me the most. Got things on me all time, but I just wanna touch this ball. Baby, where'd you go? You have fixed my soul. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? She love me, yeah. She love when I rock that man. She love me, yeah. I said she love me, yeah. I can't leave her, yeah. Cause she love me, yeah. I can't trust her, yeah. But I love her, yeah.
Hey, where the fuck Witty?
All right, that's Prince K up in here. I can hear Jaden Lights on this one. I can hear Jaden Lights on this one. Let me see what y'all are saying. Oh, shout out to the Weatherman. Rissa said, who was on the Weatherman last night? It was crazy. Nah, I missed it. Yeah, Stevie Battle said that X snippet. Yeah, rest in peace to X. So I like this one, Prince K. The only thing I will say is it needs a better mix on it, because some of the elements in the beat, especially those toms and that little snare, I think were unbalanced with your vocals. So it was a little bit distracting. But overall, this was nice. I like the energy, I like the vibe. I think you did a good job with it too. Shout out to you. All right, Rissa is up here. Let's get Rissa with a swish up. This is called the 16th Fraud. Let me see. Hopefully I said that right.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were always in control of the when and where in our lives?
It would be even nicer if SoundCloud didn't play ads. What can we do? What's up, Missouri Smokes? Good to see you.
I've been ballin' big, I've been mobbing with my brothers. Life is fucking good, like some damn Jeep lovers. I be all out, ain't fucking undercovers. Got a bitch named Taylor involved, oh brother. Anyway, let me set the scene. Boys from Atkins pulling up and talking shit, looking fucking mean. Know what I need to do, how to lead the damn team. And I know it's gone, and with someone staring at the beam, boom. If he don't comply, see I'm not a nice guy. Hey, Lil Austin, if you down for a drive-by, we'll tell Bill a real. Hit stacks up a bill, you think the spam Kellogg's deal. Cause chop make it sound when it kills. Snap, crackle, pop, you was on the ground, that's an L. When it comes to girls, they be to church, she put on a show. For her mama, ugly brother, and her cheating ass daddy. Got a lot of bitches riding around in his caddy. Like a rental figures in town.
Dang,
we wonder why shit be going down. On my birthday last year, a kid caught his friend down the street. Seen the police, thought they was looking for me. Oh geez, where Blasty? Need Molly, who wanna plug me? At the game, start family. Most us did, but I ain't forget the lifestyle. Ain't forget the drip, got addicted to it. Like, yeah, say some shit to me, we'll burn your fucking truck. Bitch tried to get in them and spider back the up. Flirt with boys to the trap, sell to them, then do they fucking drugs when they get too bugged. We sleeping, bitch got dumped. If we find another hoe, she gon' get fucking jumped. Tell me hopping, what's the wave? Everybody knew what's up. Bumping Kevin Gates, 2016, yeah. Drake play me once the 6 god, I'm the 16 fraud finesse. The fucking broad still what they got. Then hit the fucking spot, do some damn MBM. Bitch, you is on an Ozempic man. What is snorted loratadine? If that shit was close to me, hard bitch, drug fiend. People worry about me, Nana wouldn't hug me. Papa said, please get up off the dope, baby. I've been thinking lately about my sisters Haley, Reagan, Nadia, Keely, save me,
Yo, Rissa went crazy. Rissa with a switch. There she goes. She said she wrote that one too. Hey, Dr. Rissa. Yeah, that one sounded personal. Hey, yo. So I believe you. I believe you. Shout out to Jed. Yeah, that was dope, Rissa. I like the energy. I think the writing was solid. It was a little bit hard to follow at some points, but I get you were trying to tell a story on that one, so I'm not mad at it. I like the energy. You did your thing. Let's go. All right, let's get this one. Oh man, we got to get up out of here. Here we go. Hold on. We got Cool Kid Joe featuring Crook. It's called Hole in Your Back. All right, y'all give me one. Nah, we'll be.
I don't know why bitches be screwing their face up at me. I'm like, why you looking like that? Got a sawed off 16 gauge. Shotgun play me. I put a big ass hole in your bag. Nigga,
yeah, appreciate you, Rissa.
Don't like what you said about me. Saying that I'm ugly as shit, but don't worry. I got something in store for you. Just trust me. I put a big ass hole in your bag. Yeah, nigga, what?
Bad boogeyman. All it takes is one time. Say my name for no reason. Cause I'm a diamond gon' shine. Motherfucker in due time. This all gon' be mine. Go hustle and go grind. Got customers in line. Inside of a cold mine. No soul. I ain't sell mine. Lost it after the first time I used a strap. Like right after I tossed it. I meant to say I lost it, bitch.
Yeah, that's
I'm on
Crook
some
right there.
bullshit. Gives a fuck what it costs. You don't even care if I can afford it. Take your shit, go report me. Punch your face, won't record it. Motherfucker, you know me. Bitch, I'll see your ass in court and follow your ass home. Catch you when you wake up to pee at like 6 in the morning. And
Dang.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all call yourself the purge cause you committing perjury, motherfucker. And I know that you heard of me. Motherfuckers wanna murder me. I'm pyromaniac, man. I burn the ass to the 3rd degree. Who the best? Me, most certainly.
I make this shit classy. My niggas got a long pump. That'll blow your stupid ass up the steps. You better watch when you're talking to me. I'll hop in the 3, or maybe you might lose your teeth.
Yeah, I agree. Snapper says, what's up with the mix though? Yeah, the mix needs some works.
It sounds like y'all are recording like this from behind a pillow or something. So you got to clean up those vocals. Make sure you're getting a good recording environment.
Or even just have a better microphone. Because I know both of y'all have the talent. And y'all can hear it if you haven't heard them before. But yeah, that mix it's a rough one.
Yeah, faggot motherfuckers better watch what you say about me. Or else I'm give you some lumps if you ever bully me again. Trust me, I'ma put a fucking big ass hole in your bag. I don't know why bitches be screwing their face up at me. I'm like, why you looking like that? Got a sawed off 16 gauge. Shotgun play me. I put a big ass hole in your bag. Nigga, I don't like what you said about me. Saying that I'm ugly as shit, but don't worry, I got something in store for you. Just trust me, I put a big ass hole in your bag. Yeah, nigga, what?
He said he called
My
you
niggas
ugly.
rolling with the llamas, the 215, Philly City finest. My customized whip, red Jaguar shining. 4 shooters riding in the truck right behind us. It ain't my fault, nigga. Hustlers made me grimy. I gotta get my way up. Them niggas gotta move. Only the strong survive. The weak get bent up. Have me on ground trying to ask get sent up. I was
All right, that is Cool Kid Joe And Crook, yeah, we got to get that mix right. And then I think y'all will be fine. All right, gang, one more thing before we get out of here. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got another edition of the Song of the Night live right here on the ClassE Beats YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tune in. We're going to be giving away $100, a brand new microphone, and 2 door prizes. All right, so I'm looking forward to it. I know Jen's going to be there. I know Hollywood Co's going to be there. Riss is going to be there. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all are there. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all over there tonight. Hope y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. And as always, keep growing, keep pushing, keep it classy. We go. Peace.
I wish I had you the same way that he had you. I wish these handprints could just stay wherever I grab you. You said your body count is 3 and that's just not true. But fuck, I love it when you lie, so girl, I got you. I guess I hear you, pretend I hear your side. And when you finish talking about your man, I ask to slide.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm crazy, you're my ride or die. This feels like perfect time. I mean, besides the fact you're hurting, that's why I'm inside. That's why I'm inside. Because your man, he just ain't worth it, he don't fit your vibe. I'm like the perfect guy. I mean, I know about everything, so we should at least try. I mean, as a guy, best friend, I see the window. His head's off with your man, so you a widow. Was this my intent from the start? I mean a little. I mean a little, I mean a little. As a guy, best friend, I see the window. His head's off with your man, so you a widow. Was this my intent from the start? I mean a little, I mean a little, I mean. Am I act too classy and girl, I dress too flashy? Just spend